Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. I am Nea, and in this speaker card we're going to talk about, are you an incarnated angel? Are you an earth angel? And what is your mission? There is a lot of confusion when people are talking about light workers, starseed, angels, and all these matters. I talk more in depth about communication with angels in my course that is on sale, and I think it's almost 50% off in my tarot reading course, where you can learn how to use the pendulum, communicate with angels, and also how to read tarot. And also I channel from angels. I did videos and books, channel book, and my angel arc book that you can find on Amazon and Amazon Kindle. Now, what does it mean to be an incarnated angel? And just in case if you are, what will be your mission? Well, this is the theme of this pico card. So if you ever felt that you are completely different from other people and that you're a very pure soul, almost never incarnated on this existence, it might be very likely that you are an earth angel. But before I start this pico card, I just want to clarify that an entire angelic consciousness cannot actually enter a human body, and that is because it's too pure and too powerful. It will be like feeding a star in a room. It wouldn't work. The room would probably explode or something like that. The light will be just too bright, and the human body cannot contain that amount of higher energy. That is why, for example, there are things such as yoga and energy healing, chakra activation, and practice and technique in order to prepare the body to enter higher vibrational consciousness. For example, Hatha yoga is a way to strengthen the body and to align the body with the geometry of spirit and of the universe. You can find out more in the 7-step vortex program that is available down below, that Shuprotim has done, and in our other channel that you can find obviously in the info box down below. So it goes without saying that things such as a completely incarnated angel cannot exist. But what does exist are angels, or let's say angelic consciousness that decides to manifest in a human life. And this particular soul that has an agreement with this angelic consciousness is related, some people even say genetically in certain extent, but it's related surely energetically to this angelic consciousness, and can channel angelic consciousness. Or people sometimes tell you, wow, you're such an angel. Every time that I am next to you, I feel better. Sometimes the mission is just simply to be alive and be this pillar of light. It is different for each and every one of us, and it's a rare phenomenon. It doesn't happen very frequently, but it happens from time to time. So we're going to find out in this pico card whether or not you are an incarnated angel or an earth angel, and what is exactly your mission. In case the answer is no, don't even worry about it. I'm sure the angels that I channel have the answer that you need in terms of what is your purpose and what is your mission. Comment down below if you want more videos like this, and if you want to know more about angel consciousness. I would really love to do more pico cards and videos as such. And keep in mind, obviously, that this is a general reading, and for a private reading, the link is down below, that until the 29th of November, until Black Friday, is also 20% off. Remember also to subscribe to this channel in case you're new and want to know more about everything that I post on this channel, and follow me on Instagram to have more pico cards and energy updates also on there. All right, let's get started. I want you guys to focus and concentrate between group number 1, 2, 3, or 4. I only usually do 3 or 4 piles because I believe quality is better than quantity. So choose your stack, and the timestamps are going to be down below. And thank you for all of you guys who put also the timestamps for the mobile users. I really appreciate your work, and I love you so much. All right, let's find out together for my group number 1 whether or not you are an incarnated angel and what is your mission. All right, group number 1, let's see what we got for you. All right, well, first of all, I just want to say that you indeed are an incarnated angel. You are an earth angel, and I can see that immediately from the 10 of Swords. I hope you can see the cards. The 10 of Swords is a Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, but represents a soul that is suffering very much in this earth existence. Now, you might say, but hold on a second, if I am such an earth angel, it will be so easy for me to be on earth. I will be so full of this angelic consciousness, then dealing with humans, it wouldn't be that much of a problem. But that is not the case, because you're you're actually connected to your angelic consciousness, but you're not in full of your potential like in the spirit world. If we want to just simplify the matter, obviously it's not that simple and it's not even that complicated. It's a way in between. But in order for the speaker card to work, I'm going to try it and talk very simply so everybody can understand. So you are in a human body, and that implies the fact that you don't have 100% of your angelic consciousness, even though you are related and you can channel it, you are connected. But at the same time, you also are dealing with all the challenges that the earth has, such as not remembering who you are in the first instance, because we have a veil of forgetfulness. Also, we are dealing with emotion, relationship challenge that even though you might be a spirit guide and an angel, you're still dealing with. So it comes with a burden of some kind and suffering sometimes, and especially because you have the stream of angelic consciousness within you. Maybe you also have a very intuitive and very prominent psychic gift since you were a child. Even clairvoyancy could be, even though I am seeing for you, my group number 1, I am seeing clairsentience, which is you have gut feelings. You feel how other people are feeling very deeply. You can see, but in terms, you cannot, maybe you cannot exactly see, it could be for some of you, but you can feel the auric field of other people, the energy field, which I talk about also in my e-course, Co-Creating Your Own Reality. I teach you guys how to read the energy field, how to control it, and how to put healthy boundaries between energy field of your energy field and the energy field of another person. It's all explained in that course. But apart from that, you are dealing with all of this, and you're also dealing since a young age to control your abilities in order to serve and help others, and you're trying to fit in this existence, which is not easy because sometimes people really do appreciate your energy, but maybe they drain you, maybe they abuse you, they want to deem your light in some extent, or they simply don't understand you. That is something that I see for you, my group number 1. I'm also seeing the Knight of Wands. So that is an indication that you have obviously a mission. You have a deep passion for something, and the angels and even your higher self, your angelic consciousness, want you to know that you absolutely shouldn't dim your light to fit in. You must follow your passion. You must follow your dreams at any cost, because through the expression of your dreams, you will function as the earth angels that you are. You will teach love through your unique essence. You will teach love by leading, by being the waver of a different consciousness in this planet, by not being in fear of not accomplishing your dreams. You are functioning as an earth angel in the earthly planet, and by not being afraid of your gift, you will utilize them for the best of others, for the best interest of others, and also yours, in order to grow and serve as much as you can. I'm also seeing, in fact, that if you will follow your passion, you are on the right path. So definitely I am seeing for you, my group number 1, you know perfectly what I'm talking about. Obviously, if it doesn't resonate, just choose another pile. But if you are following a specific dream, if you know that you have this gift, if you feel it within your consciousness that you know what I'm talking about, what I'm saying, that maybe you don't fit in, there's only a few people that can understand you, people, and make you notice how much pure you are and how much they feel good around you, and especially you have a specific passion that you want to express. It could be also becoming a spiritual teacher, it could be also become a reader, it could be also anything that regards spiritual topics, it could be not, but obviously if you have this interest, the angels and spirit guides, and also your higher self, of course, being yourself and earth angels, want you to know that you are definitely on the right path, and you should not give up because other people are not understanding, or because this world doesn't understand angelic consciousness, because it's very low vibrational still. And actually we're having a split right now on the planet where there are some people that are choosing positivity, they're choosing high vibrational consciousness, they're choosing to change their life, they're choosing jobs not because of the money, but because they love to do those things. And there are another part of this world that is literally splitting. We're going to see that through time, especially through this years and through this decade. We're going to see how there is another part of earth that is going to be low vibrational in a way. There's going to be full of fear, chaos, and confusion. You can choose to be on your right path. You can choose to be the one that chooses a job or a career and anything that you want to do because it matters to you, and through that you will help other souls to do the same, and you will help other souls to shift in this higher consciousness, because the more we are, the better it is. Now, We also have expressed love for you, my group number 1. Absolutely. I mean, earth angels and an angel incarnated is the expression of love. Love is the highest vibration of all, not even peace. Peace is just the state of being, the standing point from where creation begins in the higher planes. Love is the highest vibrational energy of all, and you're never wrong if you follow love, because love is not what you do, like I always say, but it's who you are at the core. We all are that, but especially you being connected to the stream of energy, this angelic energy. In fact, we have the angel cards. That's amazing. When I saw this card flipping up for you, my group number 1, it was just so perfect, like everything fitted with the description. That angel card is from the Past Life Oracle deck from Brian Weiss, and I'm seeing 1111 why I'm saying that. And that particular card actually states that you are connected to angels. You can hear, you can see angels, and you are an angel itself. So wow, that is amazing. Please comment down below to share your stories, because I always love to hear from you guys, but especially I will be very interested to hear your story, group number 1. And I'm also seeing vacuum away your fear. I'm going to read it for you, my group number 1. Call upon Archangel Michael and Raphael to lift the fear-based energy from you, your surrounding, the situation, and everyone involved. The 12 archangels, but especially Archangel Michael and Archangel Raphael, are very active on the earth plane. Archangel Michael is also the protector of police, of justice, of twin flames, of all matter of fairness. And Archangel Raphael is the protector of healer and has a green healing energy connected to the heart chakra. Archangel Michael is symbolized by a blue protective shield light. You can work closely to these angels and these archangels. They're there to give you the support and the energy that is needed to accomplish your mission. And like I said before, now let's talk about your mission, because your mission is to teach love, is to be a being of love and channel this energy. And in fact, group number 1, we have an invitation to connect. The angels itself could be also the 12 archangels are asking you, it is time, group number 1, that you utilize your passion, you utilize your gift in order to channel through this stream of angelic consciousness. The world needs you right now. It could be in any type of form. It could be anything really. You could be an absolute channeler, just like Esther X did, or just like Theo does, or Bashar. It could be with tarot, with readings, with pendulums. It could be with just being yourself and doing what you love. Don't put yourself into a box. You can do it. And as long as you will express love and express your passion, you will bring forth this activation. But it is important that you do it without fear of your gift and fear of the fact that you won't be understood. You know, I channel angel and I channel my angel Ray, and I even have in the comment section like such a stupid, can I say stupid comment of people being like, oh, you're copying Esther X, or you're copying who God knows, and it's like, no, this is how it's done. This is how you channel angel. And if you will see a lot of channelers out there, they always are very consistent in what they're saying, because angelic consciousness always says the same thing, which is a teaching of love, even though it might be channeled by apparently different entities. But the truth, the spiritual truth, is that we are all one. And Bashar, Theo, Esther X, and many other channelers are just channeling source. And so obviously the answers will be very similar to each other, because you discern between an earth angels or a person that is capable of channeling, true channeling, even Edgar Casey, through the consistency of the message. When the message always changes and is very different, and sometimes high vibrational, sometimes it's low, it's never in a direct stream, that person is susceptible to lies and susceptible, sorry my English, not to channel angels, but rather channeling a completely different entity. Believe it or not, that can happen. Even Edgar Casey, for those of you guys who don't know, is the sleeping prophet, one of the most important psychic of all whole time, and one of the most powerful, has said that even him, when he was tired and he was pushing himself, was at risk to channel low vibrational energies and not angels. So you you see whether or not a person is actually talking with an angel, such as Theo, for example, Shalia Gillette. She's amazing in my opinion, or even Esther X, because of the consistency of messages. Try to compare them and try to see that they're both having the same message, because they're both coming from a high vibrational standing point. So don't be afraid of the judgment of other people. Don't be afraid of haters of any kind. They're only lost soul. They are skeptical about those things. They might not understand who you are. They might not understand your energy, and it doesn't matter. Everybody is in their own path. They have their own reason not to agree with you. They have their own reason not to understand you, but it doesn't mean that you don't have to be yourself. It doesn't mean that you don't have to do what you came here to do. Regardless of what other people perceive you as or think about you, or they might not understand you, please express love in the way that you're capable of and follow your passion, because it's always gonna pay off, regardless, even if you're an archangel or not. But moreover, because you are, and I saw a beautiful sparkle, you are being helped to be this in this particular mission. So just be yourself and open without fear. Open yourself to connect with your stream of energy, with this beautiful angelic consciousness, and you will see incredible results in your life. My group number 1. This is what I have for you. Obviously, this is a general reading. For a private reading, the link is down below, and you can claim your spot, especially this week until the 29th, because there is 20% off in all my readings. And be aware, because they're getting sold out. I only have a couple of spots left, so if you want it now, just click down below. All right, my group number 2. Are you an earth angel? And what is your mission? And regardless whether you are or not, let's see what is your mission anyway. Keep in mind, this is a general reading, and for private reading, the link is down below. Keep in mind, there is 20% off until the 29th, and make sure to claim your spot this week, because the readings are really getting sold out. I only have a couple of spots left. Then I'm gonna take a holiday and then be back with some of them and some of them not. So claim your spot, especially because of the sales. The link is down below if you need it, obviously. So are you an earth angel? All right, well, the answer, my group number 2, is yes. And you might be even surprised. You might be like, what the heck? Like, no, come on, I'm such a rebellious person. What the hell you're talking about? But you are. You will have a stream of energy that is related to angel consciousness. And no, I don't like to sugarcoat things, and neither lie. Probably there are some piles that even say no, but you're not the one. You're a yes, okay? So let's make sure you hear that, my group number 2. We have the Ace of Wands, which is usually the aces are yes when I was pointing out this question. And we also have Leo with the Strength card. Now, I also want to show you this card. We have the Artist card showing up as a mission and as a life purpose. Now, you don't think sometimes that you can channel angelic consciousness, and that is because you're not one of those people that sits down maybe in meditation for too long and you can hear angels, you can hear spirit, you believe in these things, but you don't actually like maybe spoke it out loud, or you don't do it with your body, you do it differently. You stream this angelic consciousness through your strength that is of example for other people around you. You're really strong for other people, and you give this energy and this vibe of being strong for others, and that is essential, and especially in this time-space reality. And also, you channel this stream of angelic consciousness through your art. You are an artist. Now, being an artist doesn't necessarily mean painting, even though it can be, obviously, but it also could be that you are an artist in everything that you do. You could be a YouTuber, you could be a songwriter, you could be a singer, you could be an actor, you could be a doctor, honestly, you could be a sculptor, you could be a healer, a psychologist, a teacher, a spiritual teacher, anything. But whatever it is that you do it in an artistic way. And you know why? Because angels, in my perspective, are one of the most fun and creative energies that I have ever channeled in my existence. If you read my book, the Angel Oracle book, or the Twin Flame Angel Oracle book, but especially the first one that you can find, by the way, on Amazon Kindle, if you ever even scroll the sample of those pages, because you can even have a free sample, I think, on Amazon, you will see how much the answer that I channeled from Angel, from my angel Ray, they were so creative. Like every time that I do a private reading, they came out like with the most fun sometimes and creative answers or metaphors that if I will think consciously, I would be like, what the heck, that doesn't make sense, but it actually does. Angels are super creative because they are only facets of God. They are only facets of Source, which is the ultimate creator. And even Aurobindo itself, for those of you guys who don't know who Aurobindo was, he was a guru, he was a philosopher, a great Indian philosopher with the mother, his twin flame, and he actually stated that they were twin flame, and obviously they were if you looked at the picture, even though they didn't have what we will perceive as a romantic relationship in essence. But anyhow, even Aurobindo says that who think that God or Source or universe, however you want to label it, even though it doesn't make sense universe, because the universe is part of the creation of the creator, but anyway, even God has a great sense of humor. And if you think as God, as somebody that stays on a throne and just creates for the sake of creating without a sense of beauty and creativity and a sense of humor, well, you're far away from the truth. Because look at creation, even like look at some animals, some weird, funny, bright animals that live deep down into the ocean. Like only a mind of a great architect, of a great artist could have ever perceived such as creation, and even the universe in and of itself. So definitely angels being facets of God, facets of Source, they are artists in and of itself. And actually artists, in my opinion, are the greatest channels for artistic energy, for angelic energies. In fact, if you think about Leonardo da Vinci, Brunelleschi, of all the artists that were in the Renaissance painting angels, how beautiful and high vibrational those paintings were. I mean, they were completely channeling them. I remember I went with the Arcana ST_ST, Stephanie. I love you, girl. If you're watching this video and choosing pile number 2, you can find her on YouTube. She's an amazing angel reader. And I remember when we went in Milano to La Pinacoteca, which is a museum where you can find all these beautiful paintings from the Renaissance. She was amazed. She's a very strong empath. She's very strong. She's so good at channeling angels, so good, that girl is. And she was just like, I feel this place, and Italy itself is so full of angels. She could see sparkles everywhere, and maybe because I'm used to it. Now, I'm not saying that Italy is the only place, absolutely not. Sedona is one of the other places that I was so shocked about that amount of energy, angelic consciousness that there is in there. So it's not the only place, but in here there is a lot of angelic consciousness because of the art that was created in those times that is related to angels. And if you think about it, in my opinion, it's not even related to the church. Yes, sure, the church has paid for it, but it's not that the artists weren't doing it for that. The artists were channeling because they loved that art and they incarnated to express that angelic consciousness. So all of this just to say, and I'm sorry I talk so much, group number 2, all of this is just to say that whatever you do it in an artistic way, and your mission in this lifetime in order to bring this beautiful angelic consciousness is through being an artist. So let's see what the other cards are saying. I talk so much. We also have control and sentimental life or romantic life. So we have control and romantic life. You can only co-create, but you cannot control, flow with the waves of the universe. So, okay, let me tell you this, my group number 2. You are blocking your own mission, and I don't want to be harsh or anything like that, but you are blocking your own mission because you're trying to control how your life's supposed to be. Because you feel like that people cannot understand you, or you feel that people don't understand your artistic and angelic nature, whatever that is, that you need to control your manifestation. And the angels, the other angels, are telling you, no, you can't. We agree upon this incarnation. Just be in the present moment, live your life, co-create in alignment with why you came here, co-create in alignment with this angelic consciousness. So don't go against your own destiny in a way, even though you can always choose to do whatever you want. But it is important that you understand the co-creation. We are constantly co-creating reality, even if you're not an earth angel, because we are co-creating with another soul in this human plane. But we co-create with our higher soul. We co-create with God, with source energy. And I even, in fact, named my e-course that you can find down below, Co-Creating Your Own Reality, the Secrets of the Universe, which is not just about the law of attraction and using the law of attraction, but it's about understanding energies and your own energies so you can live your mission and a fulfilling life. Now, I'm also seeing that you might have trouble in romantic relationship, or you might be even in a twin flame relationship, so you're both are earth angels or very high vibrational being. You could have trouble in romantic relationship because you could have this fact that you cannot find somebody like you. Now, it is important that you understand, group number 2, the sum of the earth angels and some of this stream of angelic consciousness agree upon this existence to the fact that they were going to come and help others and help planet Earth, but also they didn't have to accumulate karma because they didn't want to be stuck in this human existence, because obviously they belong to something else. And part of it is to not have relationship, and especially marriages and things like that. Part of it is to not create karma with another individual, unless it will be somebody like them, which won't be an accumulation. So I'm not saying that you're doomed not to have a relationship. I am just saying that whatever it is that is going to happen, most likely you're only going to settle down if you find somebody like you that is another earth angels. Otherwise, I feel that if you will control and stream and try to steam in a different direction that is not your mission and life purpose, the angels and your higher self in and of itself will try to block it, because it is trying to guide you in the right direction. This is what I'm seeing in my group number 2. We also have the base chakra, the root chakra. Choose only positive thoughts to describe your home, career, and finances, as your words determine your outcome. And we have past life activation. So that is very interesting. It could be that it's not even the first time that you came here in this existence. Now, I channeled Ray, my angel, in one of my old videos that actually is who are angels, and there is an explanation, because some people were asking me, but so if I am, or if other people are incarnated angels or earth angels, are they came in a past life or not? Are they only in the spirit world? And Ray told me the sum of the earth angels were actually souls who came in a past life, but they ascend to a different plane, and therefore they connected back to source, which we all will eventually do in the long term. So I know it's sounding complicated, but it is simpler. That's what it sounds. I'm sorry, my English, and I know I'm not perfect in my words, but this is how it is. And I feel that you had past life, and some of your artistic gift come from some past life that you had, even though you do have a stream of angelic consciousness. So I feel for my group number 2 that you are resisting your own path. So that base chakra is the fact that you have to own your humanity right now. You have to ground yourself, understand and accept especially who you are at the core. Try to put on aside the romantic relationship for a while and focus instead on what you need to do. And I feel if you will do that, you will not only give strength to others, but you will accomplish your mission in this lifetime. Even if you don't believe that you're an earth angel, but I think this is what you need to do, because you have cultivated your artistic skills in a past life, and those are essential right now in order to express this love. that it's needed right now on the planet. So this is what I'm seeing for you, my group number 2. Of course, this is a general reading. For private reading, like I said, the link is down below. Keep in mind that the readings are getting sold out. So if you want a reading this week with 20% off, just claim your spot today. And subscribe to this channel in case you're new and want to know more about angels and higher consciousness and more pick a card like this. All right, let's move on for my group number 3. Are you an incarnated angel? Are you an earth angel? And what is your mission? Even if you're not and the answer is no, let's see what is your mission anyway, my group number 3. Keep in mind that there is 20% off on all my private reading. This is a general reading, of course, and they're getting sold out. So if you want it, just claim your spot today. We have the 4 of Swords, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, and the 3 of Cups. I want to lay down all the cards for you before, and then I tell you the answer. So the 4 of Swords and the 3 of Cups. We have Protected, my group number 3. We have Forgiveness. We also have Nun or Priest. You have 3 cards from the Past Life Oracle deck: Lessons and Blessings, and also Wisdom with the Unicorn card, the Parents card, and the Key of Light. Very interesting. So, group number 3, are you an incarnated angel? Are you an earth angel? Well, the answer is no. You're not an earth angel, but you're very connected to angels, because I am seeing with the 4 of Swords that you are connected with angelic consciousness through your dream state and through meditation. You have a key to connect especially with Archangel Michael. You're very, very close working with Archangel Michael. In my perspective, you are a light worker. You are an incredible, wise, old soul. You have lived many, many lifetimes, and in past lives you were probably a nun or a priest, or you had many past lifetime as a spiritual person. You walked the spiritual path many times. You could have been even a guru in some way, or a disciple of a guru, because usually if you reach enlightenment, moksha, which means liberation, you go away from the wheel of karma and you don't have to incarnate again unless you will be a free choice. And I don't think you have reached that state, but I think you have worked with angels a lot in your past life. And I think in this lifetime, your mission is to become a spiritual teacher or a healer of any kind, and that will give you a lot of success, happiness, and emotional fulfillment. I also feel for my group number 3 that you are destined as a mission to work with other people in a teamwork, even building your own ashram, your own temple, your own school of any kind. You will teach others how to communicate with angels, because you are a natural born channeler. You know how to communicate with the higher consciousness, even though you are not an earth angel. So you are connected to them, especially to the 12 archangels I am seeing, and especially to Archangel Michael. You are a being that gives justice to others, and that's why the angels and higher consciousness gave you this mission and are protecting and supporting your life purpose, my group number 4. But it is important because I feel that in a past life, or even in this lifetime, you have struggled a lot with your parents or the acceptance of other people. It is important that you forgive yourself and forgive others and move forward with your wisdom. Yes, I feel that sometimes you have to be the parent, and you always have to be the nurturer. You always have to be the one that is stronger than anyone else, that gives justice even to your parents. You always have to be the teacher for others, but that is because this is who you are. This is your wisdom. When you were a kid, people were telling you, my group number 3, they were telling you, your eyes are of an old soul. You seem like you are 100 years old, even though you look so fresh and you look so young, and you are so young. That is because you hold the key of light. You are very close, I feel, to enlightenment, moksha, or liberation, or maybe you're not even interested interested in that. You just know that you can channel those higher consciousness and you can give that energy to others. You have the key to the Akashic record. Even if you will improve in your meditation and practices, spiritual practice, you could be like the next Edgar Casey. Even you could be somebody that channels through this higher consciousness very easily, and especially you will teach others profound lesson. On a more mundane plane, group number 3, I am seeing that if you're not interested in spiritual practices, perhaps your life wouldn't work that way, you will always function as a teacher for others, and you could be a really amazing life coach if you want to be more grounded, which there is nothing wrong honestly about it. But it is really important that you forgive yourself for having this gift, that you have more patience with others, because on the other spectrum you could become a little bit frustrated sometimes with other people, or especially parental figure. And I'm seeing that it is important that in this lifetime you don't do everything by yourself. It is important that you work with other people, because you will gain a lot from other people, and other people will help you out build that spiritual school, or that vehicle that will allow others to learn from you and gain this wisdom, and therefore communicate with the angelic consciousness. You don't have to be an earth angel to do that, but you can be connected to angels. And actually, in my opinion, I even explain in my e-course, my tarot e-course, where I teach you guys how to communicate with angels. So using the pendulum and using the tarot as a vehicle, I teach you that everybody should connect with them, because we will all raise to a higher level of consciousness if we will remember that we are spiritual being having a human experience, and that we are all indeed connected to the higher planes, because that's where we live eternally. That is the truth of who we are. And you don't have to be psychic to do that. You don't have to be an earth angel to do that. It is in your DNA. It's who you are anyway. So this is what I am seeing for you, my group number 3. I want to pick another card for you that I am called to pick, and let's see what else can I gather for you, my group number 3. Emotion and sensitivity. You are a very sensitive soul, and you have to honor your feelings and what do you feel, and especially forgive yourself about something that you're not guilty of. And then as a last card, of course, we have the crown chakra. Like I said before, you have an innate ability to connect with your crown chakra to the higher planes. You have the key of light, but it's up to you to open that door and connect to the higher consciousness, because I feel you really had a lot of past life doing this. Now I feel also that maybe some of the past life weren't that pleasant. I mean, maybe you didn't want to be a nun or a priest, but that happened. Maybe you don't like religion because of what you know is true. You don't like the scripture. You don't like that because you feel that everybody is connected to source, and why would you have to belong to a single religion to be spiritual? So because of this past life in such a secluded spaces, such as being a nun or a priest, you are in need to forgive others even when they made mistake, to forgive your family, and to forgive yourself because you're growing. And now, because you had those experiences, you can teach others how to connect with light, because you have the key of light. All right, this is what I see for you, my group number 3. I hope it will resonate with you. Comment down below to share your stories, because I always love to hear from you and this sounds super interesting. And subscribe to this channel to have more videos, pick-up cards about angels, and so much more. Alright, let's move on for my group number 4. Are you an incarnated angel or an earth angel? And what is your mission? Regardless if you are, if you're not, we're going to see your mission anyway. And keep in mind, this is a general reading. For private reading, the link is down below. Also keep in mind that I only have limited spots because they're getting sold out so quickly with this 20% off. So if you want a private reading, claim your spot today. Alright, are you an earth angel? Yes, you are. Another one. It was not that rare then. We had a lot to work, but I don't know whether or not I attract the people that are earth angels. No, it's very interesting. We have the Emperor card, the Aries card, which you might say that's not an earth angel card. I know, but hold on. And we also have the Knight of Cups and the Three of Pentacles. You are an earth angel, but you are connected to the animal kingdom and you are connected to Mother Nature. You are one of those earth angels that is involved in environmentalists, or you want to save this planet. You are very connected to earth, because in the angels, like I always say, and I did a video, if you guys are curious on who angels are, I channel Ray and he has his own explanation about angels. It's here in my channel if you want to see it. And there are facets of God, of source, and they have different mission, like we all have in the spirit world. Different mission is a big statement, I think, or even purpose is a big statement. They have different roles and different energies to them, and that is why we all contribute with this existence. Even the newborn soul contribute to this existence, and there are some who contribute for the animal soul, for the earth, for the creation of new planets. This is who you are. You are an angel architecture. Does it make sense? It does. You are in the spirit world a creator. You work with the grid of the universe, you manipulate energy to create, and you work in a team of angels and soul. And you are a natural born leader, and obviously in this lifetime part of your purpose is to share love to others like every other earth angel, but is also to build a very stable consciousness, that it is also related to the health of animals and the environment. But you are also a master builder, because that is what you do in the spirit world. You create cathedral, not buildings in a metaphorical way. In this lifetime you see that one of your missions is to create systems that will work for the long term and that will remain even when you will be on the other side. I'm also seeing the flower card, so there is definitely a connection to the earth in the sense to the flowers, to the essence of flowers, to the vibration that they hold. You work with animals and nature, and the protection of the environment is part of your purpose. We also have communion of hearts. Like I said, you are working in a team of angels. On the contrary of group number 2, which I didn't see in a romantic relationship with anyone, and not maybe finding other people like them, because some angels are more some earth angels are more solitary or even starseed and light workers. You will work with other people. I see 3 people, but it could be more than 3 people, and definitely you are going to have a strong love romantic connection or strong connections with this individual. You work all together with these other earth angels. So we also have faith and trust. You knew this, you know that you are an earth angel, you know that you are an incarnated angels in a way or another, and you also don't like when people are shouting out loud that they are, and you can see their vibrational field that is so low, and you are watching them and you're like, no you aren't. I'm sorry that I'm so straightforward. No, you aren't. If you would, your vibrational field will be extremely expanded and high, and people look at you like, how dare you, and you don't care. You're like, whatever, I know my truth. And that is also because you have an extreme sense of faith, you know who you are, and you know you're saying the truth, and that's why some people don't like you, and you know what, it is what it is. But you're not going to lie. That's something that you hate and you don't want to settle down to do. And I'm also seeing you can see energy field, other angels, entities of any kind, because you are bringing forth from the spirit world the gift of clairvoyancy. You had it since you were born. You know that this gift are innate to some individuals, but you also know that you can teach others to expand them, so we can all connect to angels and spirit guides. But you can see the energy field of other people. You actually can see sparkles. I feel that sometimes you were even worried about your sight. You went to a doctor and visit your sight and check that everything was okay, and the doctor looked at you and was like, you're fine, and you still don't understand why you're seeing all of these things. You act also as a protector. Like I said, you're a master builder and a protector for the environment and for the people around you, and you just don't get fooled very easily. You can spot a liar immediately, and that has caused a little bit of trouble in your life, because you know, not everybody wants to know the truth. And especially if you work as a psychic or as a reader or as the earth angels that you are, you will know that some people want to just hear what they want to hear. They don't want to hear the truth. Actually, when people state the truth, that they are not very liked. But you know this, you know that this is going to happen, and you fight for this. But especially you do fight for the protection of people you love, the people that are pure souls that want to graduate from this existence, and you fight for our Mother Earth. In fact, as the last card for you, my group number 4, I do see a spiritual service. So you are a humanitarian. This is your mission. It doesn't matter how it's going to shape. Doesn't mean that you're gonna end up poor, but I feel you're not really interested. What you're interested, you're very straightforward. I'm seeing an energy that is like an emperor energy, even though you're so full of love. But you're one of those people that sits down and it's like, okay, no BS, let's just do this. I know the truth. You're quick. You're quick, you're sharp, you want to be there for others, be there for the people you love, and you will never ever settle down for injustices. You're a rebel, because you know the truth within you. You know that you know yourself more than anyone else could, even though you have friends, amazing other earth angel working for you, romantic relationship. Even if you don't, you will. Don't even worry about it. You will find a person that is like you. You're very strong. You know that this planet is changing. You're here for the change, and you're here as a service for others, as a real spiritual warrior. That's who you are, my group number 4. You're an earth angel, spiritual warrior. All right, this is what I see for you, my group number 4. I hope the reading resonated with you. Remember that it's 20% off until the 29th in my limited spots private reading. If you want a private reading, the link is down below. And subscribe to this channel to have more readings, angel consciousness, and everything that I post on this channel. And if you also want pick cards and energy updates, you can follow me also on my Instagram. And remember to comment down below, because I always love to hear from you guys, and especially from you, I would love to hear. Thank you so much, you guys, for being here with me today. The next video will surely be your monthly December prediction, but in the meantime, keep in mind, you're never wrong if you follow love. Bliss, everyone.